Guys, a very warm welcome to Arihant Online Academy, and here in this session we will discuss very important MCQs for the DBMS subject. If you are preparing for any CSIT exam, especially if you are preparing for TNTRB or UGC net, then we are here with the previous year's important MCQs from these two exams, right? And in our upcoming sessions also we will provide you very important MCQs from the previous year's paper for these two exams, right? So let's just start the session. The very first question is, a relation database consists of collection of basically here it is a very first session for this exams preparation. That is why we are discussing the basic level questions which were asked in the previous year's exam, but it also include the questions of GATE, okay, UGC net, ISRO CS, BARC CS, okay, UGC net CS, okay, it's also included, right? And TRB, but basically on the place of TRB I am including PGTCS exam from this exam from different teaching exams like KVS, NVS, APS, and also TRB. Right. So just attempt the session with us, and please stay tuned with us by subscribing our YouTube channel and by pressing the bell icon button, so that in our future also you will get updated with our videos, right? So the first question is, a relational database consists of a collection of option A tables, option B fields, option C records, and option D is key. So the correct answer is tables. The relational database consists of a collection of database, right? Collection of tables, whereas fields are the columns in the tables, as you can see here, and records in each row is a relation. They are relation, whereas fields are columns, right, in the tables, and keys are basically constants in the relations. So if you are okay with the subject, then please also press the like button, and if you have any kind of doubts or queries meanwhile discussing this MCQs, then you can comment as well, right? And I will try to solve your queries as early as possible. The second question here is, the term here is fill in the blanks, and we have to fill this with the four given option. The term is used to refer a row. So which term is used to refer a row? So the correct answer is tuple, option B. Yes, tuple is also used to refer a row, right? So guys, this kind of questions are directly theoretical questions they are asking in this such kind of exams, right? Not they are asking so much detailed, but they are asking not they are asking so much type of numerical also, but they are asking logical type questions and theoretical questions. So according to the scenario of the question, I will discuss the solutions, right? Question third, the command is given to us, employee ID, pane ID and address, and what we have asked here, employee ID, pane ID and addresses are, so they are nothing but, you can say, you all know that these are attributes, and employee, this you can say that a relation. So the relation is of employee, isn't it? And employee is a relation, and employee ID, okay, and pane ID and address, right? So they are attributes, they are attributes, where employee is a relation. Option B is the correct answer. However, don't confuse it with the ER diagram. We will discuss each and every concept of each subject in very detail, right? The next question is, consider the attribute ID, CT and name. Which one of this can be considered as a super key? So name, ID, CT and ID. So you all know that ID can be considered as a super key. Why? Because only with the ID we can configure all the detail, or you can say that it is uniquely identified. With the name of ID, it is a uniquely identified, whereas CT is not a uniquely identified, because for more than one person, a CT name should be the same, or name should also be the same, right? But ID should be different for each and every person. That is why ID can be categorized as a a super key. So option B is the right answer. The next question is, which one of the following is a procedural language? So guys, domain relational calculus and tuple relational calculus, they are basically calculus relational languages, right? They are basically, you can say that relational calculus, you can say that relational calculus, whereas relational algebra is procedural language, and relational calculus is also called as non-procedural language, non-procedural languages. Okay, whereas relational algebra is a procedural language, and query language is basically, it is a method which is used to identify or to fetching the details from the database, right? So option C is the right answer. We have asked that what is which one of the following is procedural language, so relational algebra is the procedural language. The next question here is, create table command is given to us, SQL command is given to us, create table, employee name, varchar id integer. What type of statement is this? So you all know that create is used, so create is used, that is why you can say that it is a data definition language, right? Why it is a data definition language? Because create is defining the elements of the command of the query, so it is under DDL. The next is to remove a relation from SQL database. If we want to remove a relation from SQL database, we should have to use which command? Delete, purge, remove, or drop table. So basically we should have to use drop table command, because if we will use purge, purge will delete all the template, whereas drop table is used to delete, to remove a relation from SQL database. So you can also see in the explanation note, command drop table delete the whole structure of the relational, whereas purge remove the table which cannot be obtained again, right? So option D is the correct answer. The next question is, what type of statement is this? So we have given a command, SQL command, you can say that insert into instructor values 11111 Rahul, computer 11111. So what kind of statement is this? The DML, that is data manipulation language, or DDL? Basically it is a DML statement, data manipulation language. Why? Because we are using insert keyword. It is manipulating our database by inserting this much attributes into the table. That is why it is a data manipulation language, because we are manipulating our data by inserting some more values. So option B is the correct answer. The next question is, updates that violates integrity constants are disallowed. Option A is the right answer. Basically integrity constants are some kind of rules which is used in DBMS, right? If you also eager to know that what are integrity constants, then please comment in the comment section, sir, that will also make lecture for this. If you are interested, then I will make complete lecture on important keywords and important rules of DBMS, right? So on the basis of comment, I will try to make some more lessons on that. And if you are okay with the MCQs, then also support us by giving feedbacking your comment, that if you are really interested in learning from outside, right, then I will also include all subject complete syllabus of your TNTRB as well as UGC net CS, right? So basically integrity constants are the rules, and updates that violate these rules are disallowed in queries, right? The next question is question 10. Which one of the following provides the ability to query information from the database and to insert tuples into delete tuples form and modify tuples? So basically some statements are there, some query statements are there which are including our database, like insert and insert tuples into, or delete tuples into, or modified tuple into. So these are nothing but these are used for manipulating, these are used for manipulating our database, these are used for manipulating our database. So DML, data manipulation language, is this, because they all are used for manipulating our database. So guys, I hope this session will very useful for you in your upcoming exam, and I hope all the questions which I have discussed with you are clear to you. Further, if you have any kind of doubt or query, then please comment us, and please subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon button for getting some more updates in future. And we'll try to provide you each and every subject's MCQs if you are very interested, and show your support by liking this video, by sharing this video with your friends in your groups, and by commenting over this video. Thank you so much guys. Have a very nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.